Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello everyone, I hope you're all having as good of a 2026. Hi Annie. The only reason I'm doing this stream today is because I said that if I didn't stream today and kept putting it off, then I'd have to do like 20 push-ups, and I really don't like exercise. So I hope you're all doing well. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, January 7th. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming lately. Ideally, I would stream every day to practice more, but Aiko, sorry. Well, I'm gonna try to stream a bit each day. It's probably gonna be short. I want to try for maybe like 1 hour each day, just so I can make sure that I get my practice in. At the K. Thank you. Recently I've just been pretty low energy, so I'm just gonna be streaming whatever I feel like, what I'm in the mood for each day. I don't know if there's gonna be any routine or pattern. Right now it's really hard for me to even get out of bed, so basically no change, basically. I tried to set up VR. Today because I wanted to do VR, but the desktop app for VR chat doesn't want to work with me today. So today I'm 2D. Today I am in 2 dimensions. Let me know if the music's too loud. Recently I've just been... There's like this invisible barrier that's really preventing me from pressing the start stream button, which is stupid because my brain is stupid. But I don't know why recently I just really don't like hearing my own voice. And I've been like practicing talking to myself day by day, but it just feels like I haven't been making much progress. And thank you for the head pat. Hi, Haruka. But one thing I'm gonna do this year is to avoid Reddit as much as possible, or social media basically, because it's the beginning of the year and I want to get off on a good start. So I made the mistake of checking Reddit today and then checking on the news. And don't look at the news today if you don't want to be depressed. It's so much bad stuff going out every day. Already did. So I can unfollow you in Blue Sky if you want. I don't really use much Blue Sky anyways. Um, I don't know when I'll start doing ASMR again. Hi Fizz. Thank you for the yawn. I forgot what I was gonna say. I think I need to get my sleep back to somewhat normal ranges. Not normal, because I already know it's never gonna be normal. But maybe just like semi-normal. But yeah. I don't know when I'll start doing ASMR again. If I do ASMR, it's gonna be like videos. I don't know if I can do it with streams because of voice issues. Thank you for the yawn, sorry. And Annie. The goal for this year is to try and stay positive in spite of everything that's happening. That's my goal for this year. If I could, I'd just go radio silent for the whole year and just focus on myself, but then I feel kind of bad for like dropping out of the radar. And then also the part of my brain that's like that's like, you should be doing something with your daily life, isn't gonna agree with that. Hi Lofies, Happy New Year. Also Happy New Year everyone. Sorry I haven't talked much in the server showing up as much. That's okay. I've been pretty off the grid myself. The goal for this year is to save enough money for surgery, prepare for surgery. Hopefully I get a slot, and then keep practicing my voice. And then I think the top 3 is like survive surgery, stop hating my voice, and reach my goal weight. Those are the 3 things that I want to focus on. Notice how streaming isn't in the top 3, which sounds pretty bad. But I really don't know how often I'm gonna stream. If Blue Sky had like Twitter Spaces, I would be doing that, but I don't want to use Twitter. My goal is to acquire a plug because I need the ganja to cope. I don't know what that means. if I felt like, oh, yeah, I thought about I thought about drinking again, and then I realized what a terrible idea that'd be. Cause I think I'd probably kill my liver if I did that. And I don't know if I want to start weed, even though it's legal here. I don't. How much is weed, anyways? I think I'd rather play an indie game than weed because it's cheaper. Just because it's cheaper. Thank you for the head pat. I know it's supposed to help you feel relaxed and stuff, but I just sleep every day. So being relaxed isn't the hard part. It's being motivated to do stuff. $15, I'm not spending that. I barely spend enough money on myself to begin with. I have 2 weeks before I saved enough money to buy makeup and skincare stuff so I can work on that this year. Because I'm tired of having a rough skin and like bumpy skin. So if I can get rid of that this year, that'd be great. It's just expensive where I live since it's not legal. I don't know. I've been barely getting along. Not drinking, not doing drugs, and not. I've been just avoiding vices because I don't deal well with vices. I have a bad history with vices, so I don't want to do it unless I absolutely need it. And I think for now, just sleeping a lot each day is good enough. You gotta slather on lotion. I'll probably do it after stream. I have lotion. I just don't use it at all. You know, when you're depressed and then everything is like 10 times harder. That's the sort of thing I've been going through. It's to the point where I don't even feel like using this model. I think the grayscale model is more reflective of how I've been feeling recently. But thank you. But for actually working again, I need to turn off that fax thing because I don't know if anyone actually likes those. The sad model, yeah, the Sag tomboy. Yeah, Edge for 3 minutes so I can actually hydrate and not ruin my throat. For once. I feel like I should just go on YouTube instead, but I think it's way harder to like. Well, I don't know. I don't want to think. I don't want to think about too much stuff for now. I should really make I should really make a new BRB screen for when ads start. I've been slacking really hard recently. Remember when you played Fire Emblem 8? Seems like a long time ago. It feels like forever. Feels like forever ago. Welcome back. I've been watching another VTuber, Hikimori, and she has like a really chill model. Really EP, monochromistic. I don't even know if that's a word. Model. And I feel like that's pretty mood. I don't feel like playing games. I just haven't had that much motivation to do things recently. So I'm just gonna try to yap a bit each day to get my practice in, because I know I won't get any practice otherwise, because I don't talk at all. I don't even know if I can last an hour today. I also forgot what I was gonna say. Monochromatic, yeah. I think streams this year are either gonna be chatting, so nothing new, or VR chat. I don't know if I'll be playing any games this year. If an actual good game comes out, then I'll actually play games, but nothing's been really interesting so far. I've just been playing a bit of Bellotro each day. I got Megabonk and Ball Pit, but I haven't played either of them. They just don't have like the addicting factor. You gotta quit complaining about games when you practically worship X33 and also your backlog. I don't know when I'll actually finish Expedition 33, cause it's just long. It's long, and I sort of kind of know how it ends, cause I've watched people play through it on and off, so I know it gets like really sad later on, and the last thing I want to do is like play something sad. I want to try to be more positive this year and not be completely doomer, cause I'm tired of being doomer. You bought it knowing the villain commits age genocide every year. Spoilers. Spoilers. Yeah, but when I bought it and played it, I was feeling a lot better. And now I don't feel that great. So this year, if I do play any games, I'm just gonna play cozy and relaxing games because I need a break from every triple A game being like dystopian or cyberpunk or like depressing or like in a, I forget what you call it. It's either in a dystopia or it's in like the setting is really depressing. So I want to play more easygoing games this year. I think I need more of that this year. Also, I finally got a pitch monitor for PC so I can actually see when I'm going below range. So that's a start. I just don't know. I just don't know how to hold a conversation for an hour. Maybe I should work on that. Maybe that's what I should be working on. I like Hades too, but I beat it, so I already beat Hades too, so I just play it once in a while now. It's literally the underworld, but it's a lot more upbeat because of the characters. And the story gets better. The story gets more happy near the end. So I'm tired of playing sad games for now. I'm gonna put that on the back burner. I want to put games on the back burner this year. If I could, I'd just focus every single ounce of energy on self-improvement. But I also wanna stream when I can this year, cause well, I promised that I would try to make something out of this. I don't know what direction I want to go in still, but I do want to do something with this. Diablo's getting more DLC. Diablo 4? What Diablo are we at now? I think we're at 4 now. I've never played Diablo. Hi, little Mon. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's 4. We don't talk about Immortal. One day when I'm feeling better, I'll get around to 2. Because I heard 2 is one of the classics. But I don't know if I have it in me to play like games that take up a lot of my time. I just want to like drop in, play a bit, and then work on something else. I just don't feel like playing a game for like hours on end. It's because of this stupid thing called being an adult where There's always this little voice nagging in your head whenever you play a game for a long time. That's like, shouldn't you be doing something more productive? And I'm just like, shut up. Shut up. Let me enjoy this. Let me enjoy my free time. 2 is really good, but it might feel a bit outdated. I heard Reforge is good, though. If I'm gonna be playing Diablo, I might as well try Path of Exile 2. But I don't feel like doing ARPGs at the moment. I don't know what games I want to be doing at all. Thank you for that, Pat. I want to do like VR games just so I can get like I should get moving and be more active. You should be more productive. You're wasting your time. You should be doing something with your life. I'm so tired. Can my brain just stop? Can those voices just shut up? Can I just enjoy the free time I've been given on this world? Is that so much to ask for? So I like listening to people yap on stream. Usually I have like a VTuber in the background that's yapping. That's like my comfort hobby habit thing. So I think that's the kind of content I want to do. I just need to get better at yapping. Or I can take the easy way out and just do React content. Or I can just do React content. I mean, I barely have enough energy for it, so surely those two go together. But I love streamers that can ramble, it's relaxing. Maybe I should work on that this year. I met my friends over Christmas and I didn't really know what to talk about because I just don't yap in general. I don't yap in general. I'm introverted and at home I don't talk at all. The only talking I do is on stream or with my parents, but that's like once every other week or so. So I need to learn to get better at yapping. I mean, it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone anyways. Cause I need to practice anyways. I'm gonna try to make it to an hour today. I might as well. I'm already at the halfway mark. The goal for this year is to try and figure out what kind of voice I want to use full time because right now I have no idea. Right now I've just been trying to like copy how other people talk. if I don't have like a baseline or like a model or like something, someone that I can like mimic, I'm way better at like mimicking than like figuring out something on my own because I don't know what kind of voice I want. I just don't I just don't want to hear any I don't want to hear any traces of my old voice ever again. Cause right now I'm in this like self-loathing period where anything remotely masculine causes me like great distress or like makes me like reflex really badly. So I know I know my voice tends to like be at a lower pitch, but I want to work on raising my pitch. Cause every time I lower my pitch, I hear traces of my own voice, and then I get feel really down. So if I can like raise my baseline, that'd be great. And at the end comes down to finding what you enjoy doing on stream. The problem is I've been feeling burnt out lately because I don't know what I want to do with streaming. I don't feel like I've made that much progress on Twitch. And then every time I look at the viewer count, I get depressed because I tunnel vision and it's completely irrational and I know I need to take my time, but I'm still trying to like not be a pessimistic person, and that's really hard for me because I think I grew up being like a pessimistic person because of things from my past or something. So I don't do that anymore. Being burnt out is legit too if you want to break. The problem is if I take a break for too long, if I don't do anything for too long, I get uneasy. Cause then my brain's like, you should do something. You should be productive. You should do something with your life. And I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired. Can I just enjoy the rest of my life in peace? Life is hard enough as it is. I turned off the viewer count so I couldn't see it when streaming. I want to not look at the viewer count if I can help it at all this year. I think that'll be better for my mental. I'm gonna work on improving my mental this year. I want to go out in public and not hate myself. And feel comfortable in my own body, so that's what I want to do this year. I thought about not streaming at all and just like taking a year break and just focus on myself, but I don't think it's ideal for me because I get lonely easily. And then once I get lonely, I spiral into like a negative spiral. So I think streaming is good for me. Even though it drains a lot of my energy, and I barely have any energy to begin with. I think being able to talk to people is better for me in the long run than just being alone with my thoughts, because I don't. My brain doesn't like it when I'm lonely. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to force myself to stream a bit each day and try not to burn out. So I don't know how I don't know if doing 1 hour every day will make me burn out. I don't know yet. I think I have to like actually do it to see how I feel. Having people to talk to is very helpful. I thought about titling the stream like one of my streams in the future, like therapy costs money, so I'm just gonna yap here instead. I don't want to pay money for therapy. Um, Therapy is expensive, and my case is so niche that I don't know what therapists could even help me to begin with. I think just having people to talk to is like 80% of the way there. So, and I already tried, I already tried to, I already tried a lot of different therapists, and I don't know if I want to do it again. Cause if I were to do therapy again, I'd have to ask my parents to borrow money, and I really don't like having to borrow money from my parents if I don't need to. Cause I want to be independent. As independent as I can. I might be doing that already with streaming and music. I just want to stream a bit every day and then get my practice in. And then anything else is a bonus. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to shift my mindset for it to be like that, but it's really hard to not like tunnel vision on like numbers and like metrics and stuff. And then every time I stream, I go through my VODs, and on a good day I like my voice, and on a bad day I absolutely don't want to hear my voice. So that's something I need to deal with. I tried recording like new I tried I tried to like record new ASMR videos, but I just can't bring myself to do it because if I record videos I have to play it back, and I don't want to hear my own voice. Um it's like a mental block. So and I don't feel comfortable using my voice with my friends because of the setting we grew up in. I just I don't think I'm ready to use my voice in public yet. Um, I don't want to use my voice in public until I'm absolutely sure I won't get clocked, which is kind of an oxymoron because I'm not going to know how well my voice is unless I actually use it out in public. So I guess this is like the next best thing. Need distractions to keep my brain from being alone with myself. Yeah, my brain doesn't do well with itself. Uh, my brain right now has a lot of bad thoughts going around, so I just don't feel like being alone. I think it's a. I think it's. I think everyone can relate to that at some point because there's like a loneliness epidemic or something. Because everyone's online now and people don't really do face to face as much as they did before. So I don't know how much of an epidemic it is right now, but I know it's like a problem. Ideally, I would go out and join like clubs and like volunteer and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know at what point I'd feel comfortable enough doing that. But then again, I think stepping out of my comfort zone is something I should be doing. But I'm just sort of I'm just sort of at like a I'm just sort of feeling lost right now. At my point at this point of my life, I just don't really know the person that I want to be. This is the only version of you announced, so your voice has always come across as feminine for me. That was something that'll take up time to build confidence up around. The problem is I hear my recording. It sounds feminine. I look at the charts. They read feminine, but my brain just refuses to accept it, which is really dumb. I know it's completely irrational, but the internalized transphobia I've built in within myself is so strong that it's really hard to overcome that. Maybe that's what I should get a therapist for. And the internalized transphobia is because being in an all boys school for several years has kept my feelings and thoughts so bottled up that by the time I finally felt like coming out, there's like so much resistance that there's so much resistance so that it feels like I need to try like twice as hard. It feels like I need to leave like absolutely zero room for doubt. because anything short of perfection, my stupid brain just won't accept, which is absolutely horrifying to deal with. So I'm probably gonna be I'm probably gonna be listening back to like this VOD and thinking, oh, that's not bad. But then when I feel like dysphoric or when I feel depressed, then it's just gonna sound like the worst voice ever. But maybe I just shouldn't like I just shouldn't go back when that happens. Even if you know something rationally, that doesn't stop your mind from reacting emotionally. People are emotional beings. That's People are emotional beings when it comes down to it. I thought about doing like videos where I just talk about my experience because I know that's what some other people are doing on YouTube and it seems to do well, but I don't know if that's the direction I want to take on my channel. I don't know about making a separate channel. Just talking about stuff like this. I thought about just starting over from scratch, really. But then I don't want to just drop. I don't want to drop all the progress that I've made so far. So on the other hand, if I did it once, I can do it again, right? So I don't know. Mm, I think I did good today. It's almost an hour, but I don't feel like dragging on for like 10 more minutes because I don't want to ever feel like I'm not enjoying what I'm doing. If I can help it. So I think I'll end it around here. And then we'll see how tomorrow goes. Um Hopefully I can get VR working tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna do some more practice off stream though. Cause I wanna get into the habit of using my voice more often. Thank you for the stream. Hope you have a good night. You too. You too, little one. Um I'm trying to remember my outro. Make sure to hydrate, take care of yourself, posture check. I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, or night. Um, what am I gonna do for the rest of the day? It's still too early to sleep. Um, I think I'll practice a bit more and then have to make sure I drink enough water today. Because this is probably the most talking I've done for the whole week. So now you know how little I actually talk. I hope you have good rest and enjoy the rest of your day and take good care of yourself. I don't know what time I'll stream tomorrow. For now, the schedule is whenever I feel like it. But it's not going to be a morning because I'm not a morning person. So maybe give or take 2 hours, either in the afternoon or at night. I don't want to do too late night because I want to fix my sleep. Hi, Derpo. Derp. Thanks for dropping by. I'm ending, unfortunately, but I hope you've been having a good day. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay, I'll stop procrastinating. Hi, Lahonk. I hope you're doing well. I'm ending soon, but I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. If not, have a great rest of your week. Bye bye.